Today's video is for all of my New Zealand fans out there. There are quite a few of you, even though you must get really annoyed listening to my twangy Aussie accent.
Your accents are just kind of similar.
Our accents are completely different. They're like, where's the car? And we're like, where's the car?
As you can see, today's video is about buying Bitcoin in New Zealand. I did attempt at putting a silver fern here on the board, but I would probably just offend you even more than my Aussie accent.
Oh no.
So with the jokes aside, let's jump into today's video.
Too bad New Zealanders are a bunch of cocky a-holes descended from criminals and retarded monkeys.
You're thinking of Australians.
Yeah, that's Australians.
That's Australians.
Well, Flight of the Conchord says this was a bit more New Zealand-esque, so I thought I would just wear it for the remainder of the video. Bitcoin, let's see how we can buy this in New Zealand, and it's very simple. I'm gonna show you in under 5 minutes 4 quick steps on how to do that using the Exchange Independent Reserve. Don't worry guys, I won't wear this vis top for the rest of the video. Okay, that's the last of my obnoxious Australian jokes. What you'll need to get started is your driver's license. You'll need a pen. I didn't say pin, I said pen. I said I would stop the jokes. And some paper. Okay, so in case you need to take some notes, have those handy, have your license so you can get verified for the exchange. And now let's dive over into the computer and go through the steps on how to buy Bitcoin in New Zealand. If you want to skip the tutorial and give it a go yourself, there is a link in the description down below, the first link there. You can click on that to get started to sign up with Independent Reserve. Anytime you can come back to the tutorial as well. So if you get stuck on something, just click back to the video and the rest of it will pick up from there. So first things first, let's put in our username, password, and repeat the password, followed by the referral code, which will also get you $15 when you sign up. Click the reCAPTCHA and then hit create account. So that's step 1 done. Step 2 is to put in your personal details. Guys, if you're finding this tutorial useful, leave a like down below, show some support for the channel. I'd really appreciate it. At this point, you can see we've got the username in there. Account type would be personal at this stage. Now you need to choose your account purpose. And generally most people would choose investing or trading, but you'd have to go through that and select which one suits you best. I'm just going to use investing for this purpose. Source of funds, you'll have to choose which one suits your needs the best. Most people, I guess, would put wages and salary, but you could put any of these which again suit your purpose. I'm going to put wages and salary for this. Next, type in your full name and your date of birth. Put your postcode in, select your country, make sure that's New Zealand so that you can get the New Zealand bank account set up. Enter your email address for verification, click that button, and then you will receive an email to that email address. Once that's completed, then you can hit verify identity. Once you've verified your email address, you'll need to verify your phone number. So click on the change icon where the little yellow flag is, and then set your phone number so that you can receive a SMS. Once the email and phone number have been verified, you'll see the little yellow flag go green. That means we're ready to go through to the next step. That's step 2 done. Now we're on to step 3, and step 3 is to verify your identity using the documents that we mentioned at the beginning of the video. So have those handy now. Step 3, type in your address. So if you've got the correct address in here, you'll see the little flag go green. Postcode, put that in there, whatever your postcode is. Country, obviously put New Zealand in there. Now the most important part is the verification document. So you'll need to upload these documents to the Independent Reserve site, and you can see here you've got choose file in the little blue rectangle with a yellow flag next to it. Take a photo of yourself holding your government issued ID, then transfer this photo to your computer and upload it through the choose file button. Make sure your face is clearly visible and photo ID clearly visible and legible. Next step is to have the government issued photo ID close up, so just the thing that you were holding before, but just the ID itself. Do the same thing, transfer it to your computer and hit choose file upload. Last thing for step 3 with verifying your identity is your proof of address. You'll need to upload at least one supporting document which shows your current address, such as a bank statement or utility bill. Ensure that a date is visible, proving that the document is less than 6 months old. Note that they do not accept PO box addresses. Just hit choose file and upload it from there. The little yellow flag should go green from that point. Once you've done that, you can hit submit for verification. For the verification documents, be sure to note that the file maximum size is 5 megabytes and the file extensions that are allowed are JPEG, GIF, PNG, or BMP. Once you completed that, that's the 3 steps done. Now we just got the 4th step on how to buy Bitcoin, so we'll move over to the trading site where we can actually purchase the Bitcoin with New Zealand dollars. Just note with the verification process, it can take a few days, so be sure to get that done as soon as possible because you don't want to be held out on some point where the market starts to take off and you get FOMO and you're just trying to get in, you're getting freaked out that you need to get in quicker. So just make sure you get the stuff done sooner rather than later. You don't need to purchase any Bitcoin once this has been set up. You can literally just have your account set and ready for when you want to use it down the track. Now for buying Bitcoin, I'm going to log into my account. It's Australian, but I can still choose New Zealand dollars. Just the same as your New Zealand account, you can choose Aussie dollars or US dollars, depending on where your money is coming from. So let's have a look at that now. So this is the super easy part now. We just need to make sure that we're at New Zealand dollars. We are clicked onto Bitcoin, and all we have to do is hit buy at market. We do have the option to buy limit, where we would then place our stop at a particular price that we want to purchase Bitcoin at. But we're just going to hit buy at market. We put in the volume of Bitcoin that we want, or we can change to buy in New Zealand dollars, and we can type in an exact amount of New Zealand dollars that we want to spend on Bitcoins. Click preview buy order, and that'll bring up a summary screen before you are ready to place the final trade. I'll show you this in Aussie dollars because I have a few Aussie dollars in my account, and that's what the market buy order is going to look like, except yours will say NZD instead of AUD. But essentially that is the final summary piece before you hit place buy order. Once you've purchased your Bitcoin, it's going to show up in your account, so you can just click over to accounts and you'll see it down the page underneath New Zealand dollars. That gives you your final summary of the amount of Bitcoin that you've purchased. And there you have it. That's the 4 steps on how to buy Bitcoin in New Zealand with your New Zealand dollars. Appreciate you guys sticking around this long throughout the video and copying some of my Aussie jokes. If you enjoyed the video and you found it useful, be sure to give it a like down below and subscribe. I've got plenty more content like this coming out. If you just want to get started into buying Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies that you could see on Independent Reserve, be sure to click the link down below. I've got that there at the first link. That's for Independent Reserve. You'll get $15 when you sign up using that link. The Independent Reserve crypto exchange has got a lot of other features. I've mentioned these in other videos before, so I'll leave a link to those up here and in the description. Just to mention a few of the benefits, they have tax accounting summaries. They also have the referral program, as I've mentioned before. They also have insurance on your cryptocurrencies, and they also have an auto buy option where it just sets you up as a dollar cost averaging. So that's massive and awesome for a simple and easy to use crypto exchange. Check out the other videos on my channel if you're interested in learning more about cryptocurrencies, how to buy them, how to set yourself up with a portfolio of different cryptos, and of course buying and selling them, including Bitcoin. Also, let us know if you feel like there's something that needs to be explained a little bit further in the comments down below. I'll be sure to help you out as soon as possible. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, where I have the Optimize Your Wealth community, where we're always talking about different investment strategies and options on how to optimize our wealth. But I'll leave it there for this video. Thanks again for joining me, guys. I'll see you at the next one. And remember, until then, have more fun to get more done.
I mean, when I first met you, you tried to have me deported from New Zealand because you thought I was an Australian.
There was a misunderstanding. You were wearing a vest top.
My mum gave me that. She thought it made me look like Bruce Willis.
Well, it didn't. It made you look like an Australian.